Hello everyone, welcome to the episode of Whiteboard series. In this episode, I'm going to explain how to get rid of anger, jealousy, black magic and fear. So all these Arishad Vargas, right? Like Kama, Krodha, Mada, Lobha, Moha, Matsara. There is anger, lust, greed, jealousy, pride, ego. Everything are connected to making you more stuck in the Maya. So the only way to get rid of all these Arishad Vargas is through love. So loving the friends, loving the enemies, loving everyone basically. So when you activate that love inside your Anahata Chakra, all this will vanish away. Anger will vanish away, jealousy will vanish away, black magic, fear, everything will vanish away. So let us see how to get rid of these things. So I'll explain through the structure of universe as explained in the previous video. So I'll draw the structure of universe and I'll explain you how anger, jealousy, black magic, fear makes you stuck in the respective realms. So let us dive deep. So as usual, we have our Sadashiva, causal realm, astral realm, physical realm. As told in the previous videos, causal is the womb of Tripura Sundari, astral is the womb of Kali, physical is the womb of Tripura Bhairavi. So physical realm is made of the vibrations of the five senses. That is, whoever is receiving the frequencies of five senses, that is Vibgyor, audio range, smell, touch, taste. So all these frequencies are related to the five senses. Whichever consciousness is receiving these frequencies will be there in the physical realm. And the same consciousness which is receiving the frequencies of astral, that is the mind element, is in the astral realm, and the consciousness which are receiving the frequencies of causal will be there in the causal realm. So the causal realm is made up of the deep-rooted desires, that is the Mahavidyas. Astral realm is made of the mind element, that is the subconscious, and the dream element. For example, whenever you go inside a dream, you find everything like mushy, right? So that kind of environment is there in the astral realm, and the physical realm has that five sensory frequencies. So each realm has its own set of frequencies. So physical realm, astral realm and causal realm all are existing parallelly and it's overlapping each other. That is the astral causal, it is not somewhere else, like it is here itself. So we usually think that astral realm is somewhere in the higher planes or higher planets. It is not like that. Astral and causal is here itself. Even the Sadashiva, right? That is the vibrationless consciousness, that is also here only. The vibrationless consciousness does not interact with any matter. That's why we don't feel it. That is the witness consciousness. We don't feel it. However, when it comes to the causal and astral, we feel it. That is, causal realm has our deepest rooted desire. That is our causal body, the body of Garbhodakshaya Vishnus. That is, there are several Garbhodakshaya Vishnus in the causal realm. They are sleeping or they are dreaming. So who are these Garbhodakshaya Vishnus? See, these Garbhodakshaya Vishnus, right? They are our future self. That is, like they are huge dreamers. We are tiny dreamers who enter this physical realm using our body. So how does Sadashiva enter these realms? So Sadashiva, right, now is here outside the Maya, let us say. Now Sadashiva is outside the Maya. So he is not interacting with any matter because he doesn't have any desires. So there is no time for Sadashiva. But when Sadashiva gets a small desire, what happens is he enters the Maya. So when he enters the Maya, he wears the uniform of Vishnu, that is the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. So he wears Sudarshana Chakra, Shankha, then Padma and Gada. So all these elements are required for creating universes. So Sadashiva, when he has no desire, he is completely naked. Naked in the sense there is nothing. There is no one, there is complete void, pitch black. There is no one, nothing. So that is Sadashiva. But when it enters the causal realm, because of small desire, that is Tripura Sundari. The Tripura Sundari is our deepest desire. So when Sadashiva gets that desire created by Tripura Sundari, what happens is he enters the Leela. So he wears the uniform of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. That is Shankha, Chakra, Padma, Gada. He wears. Then he starts dreaming of entire universe. A single thought of Sadashiva, single thought of Vishnu, right? It creates universes. So Sadashiva, when he enters, he creates one strand of universe. That is, he wears the uniform of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. Then he creates all the causal planets. That is Maha, Jana, Tapa, then the astral planets, that is Bhuva, Swaha, Maha, then the physical planets, that is Bhurloka, Atal, Vital, Sutal, Talatal, Mahatal, Rasatal, Patal. So all the 14 lokas are created by the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, that is the causal being in the causal realm. So this is where our causal body lies. Our causal body is nothing but Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, and our astral body is in the astral planets, and our physical body is in the physical planets. So basically we are living multiple lives. That is, we are living the life of Vishnu, we are living the life of Shiva, we are living the life of astral beings, that is the enlightened beings in the Bhuva Swaha Maha. So we are living multiple lives, however we don't remember it. That is, we remember only the physical life because our desires related to physical realm are more than the astral and causal desires. So due to which we remember only the physical realm dream. So whenever we wake up in the physical realm in the morning time, the time we remember everything correctly, like exact, like when our mom didn't cook us good food, when our teacher scolded us, when we went through breakup, everything we remember correctly. That is because our desires related to the physical realm are strong. However, that doesn't mean that you don't have your higher self. Everyone has their higher self. That is, you are a Vishnu, you are a Shiva, you are an astral being. So you are everything basically. But you don't remember your higher forms because your astral and causal brain is not connected yet. That is, it is not developed enough to understand itself. So that is why we are not able to remember our other dreams. Whenever we go to our astral life, causal life, we don't remember it because we can't comprehend that complexity of creation of universe and all. So slowly we are getting there. That is, as we develop, right, we will get there. So when we realize our true self, that is Sadashiva, when we realize that we are nothing, that is, when we crush all the dualities created by the Maya. So Maya is like vibration. It creates lot of dualities like yes, no, high, low, tasty, not tasty, black, white. So many dualities are created, due to which we go inside Maya. So the only way to realize Sadashiva is to crush all the duality. So how to crush all the duality? Now we were talking about anger, black magic, fear, jealousy. So how to get rid of these things? These are also duality itself. So in the physical realm, right, let us say there is person A and person B. So the person A is jealous of person B. So he sends a vibration. So because everyone are connected, all the dream elements, right, are connected to each other. That is, we are connected in terms of headset. That is, whenever we enter the realms, what happens is we bend space-time. So here there is no time. However, when he enters the Maya, he bends the space-time. So he bends like this. He bends the space-time, and whenever he sleeps, he goes back without awareness. However, the yogis go with awareness to the Sadashiva state. The normal humans go without awareness. So let us say person A. So this is person A in the physical realm. And there is person B who enters the Maya. Person A, person B. So both are the Vishnus, both are astral beings, both are physical beings. But in their physical incarnation, person A is jealous of person B. So this is A, this is B. So what happens is, whenever person A sees the progress of person B, that time he becomes very jealous. So he might learn Tantra and he might try to attack person B. So he might attack person B with mantras, tantras, yantras or whatever. And the person B will get affected if he realizes that the person A is doing something. So the best way for person B to avoid the attack is to not know that person A is doing something. So what I mean by that is, let us say there is person C. So there is person C. So now the person C is the best friend of person B. So now the responsibility of person C is to not tell person B that person A is attacking. Because if the person C tells person B that person A is attacking, then what happens is the black magic will be successful. So for person B to not get affected, he has to not know that someone is doing something on him. If he understands someone is doing something, that time he'll start receiving the frequencies. So he'll start receiving the frequency. But if he doesn't know, what will happen is he'll be shielded by the person A. So the person B must only know how to love. For example, let's say person B loves person A, but person C knows that person B is getting attacked by person A. Person C sees that person A has some ill intentions. However, if person C is really the best friend of person B, then the person C has to not tell person B that person A is attacking. So only then person B will be shielded, because he is always in love. So when someone is in love every time, like 24/7, nobody has to disturb him. If someone disturbs him, telling that someone is doing black magic on you, someone is trying to attack you, someone has ill intentions on you, then the black magic will work. So it is the responsibility of person C to not tell anyone that someone is attacking. So he has to stay silent, and the person B will always stay in love. But if the person B, right, he gets to know that someone is attacking, person A is attacking, that time what happens is it gets linked. That is the consciousness, right, which entered the Leela, that is A and B, will get connected. So this is Runanubandha. So the Runanubandha becomes active if the shield is not there, if love is not there. By love I mean not attachment, by love I mean the unconditional love, which is beyond attachment. So the shield will go away if the person B is not in love. If the person B gets fear, the fear element, the black magic starts working. The anger, jealousy manifests. So for anger, jealousy, black magic to not manifest, person B must not fear. So there must be no element of fear in person B. So how to get that fearlessness or pure unconditional love? To get that pure unconditional love, right, a person B has to know the truth. So what is the truth? The truth is that he is permanent. He is immortal. His consciousness will never die. Only the physical body, astral body, causal body dies. However, the true self, that is the Sadashiva, never dies. So that he must realize. Person B has to realize that he is Shiva and he doesn't get affected because he is immortal. So once he realizes that truth, then the fear element won't be there and he'll be protected from person A. So no Runanubandha can affect person B because he is always in love. He always knows the truth. And love, right? He must love everyone and everything because everything is made up of Shiva. Everything is made up of that pure consciousness. Because every dream element, that is the duster, dustpan, our clothes, sky, water, air, everything is made up of Shiva. That is the pure consciousness. So when a person realizes that everything is made up of him, the whole external world is happening inside his mind. So the whole Leela, right, the whole Maya is inside the mind of Sadashiva. You are the Sadashiva. We are all the Sadashiva. So every activity, every event in our life is going inside the mind. It's not going outside the mind. There is nothing outside the mind. So we feel everything is outside the mind because we are seeing through the lens of the character A and B. When we realize that we are this and we are not this, that time we'll realize everything is going on inside the mind, not outside. This is just a headset. Like Sadashiva, right? He wears the headset of Vishnu, headset of astral being, headset of human being. So he gets fooled that this is his body, this is his mind. That is not true. The real body, real mind of Sadashiva is this one. And the whole Maya is going on inside the mind. So when he realizes that, he'll be always protected because every character that is there in physical, astral, causal belongs to him only, belongs to his own mind. It is his own mind elements. So when everyone and everything are his own mind elements, dream elements, that why should he hate anyone? Because everyone, everything belongs to him only. So he will never hate anyone. So that is when person B will stay protected. So the job of person C is to teach person B the concepts of truth like Advaita, Sadashiva, and he is everyone, he is everything. At the same time, he is nothing. So that is a responsibility of person C, to induce love, to induce truth inside person B and not to induce fear. So if the person C says that person A is attacking you, then he is doing irresponsibility. That is, he is doing adharma when it comes to friendship. Because saying that person A is attacking will induce fear in him, and that fear is bad. That is, fear will attract anger, jealousy and all. We must protect others, however, never induce fear. So if you feel that someone is not good for someone, then never tell that to that person. Just try to protect your loved ones from external attacks. However, never tell them that you are protecting. Just protect them silently. Just tell them about gods, tell them about the deities, tell them about the truth. Tell them to chant some mantras and all, but never tell them what is going on exactly. Because when they are in love, you must allow them to stay in love. Never put fear inside them. If you put fear inside them, then you are doing adharma. And it goes the same for you also. So even if you are facing some black magic or something, never fear. Always love the enemies, because all the enemies, right, they belong to your own mind. They are your own dream elements. So when that is the case, the Runanubandhas will not get affected. The anger, jealousy of the other person will not get affected. So who told me this? Who told all this stuff to me? This is none other than this guy, Krishna. So this Krishna, right, what he told was, Aditya, don't worry, nobody can attack you, because I was always under the fear that someone is attacking me. because I'm on YouTube, right? Like easily anyone can attack me. Just take my face and do something and done. Like I'm attacked. So that is why Krishna told, always stay in love. When you're in love, nobody can attack you, because that anahata field, right, of love will destroy all the runanubandhas, and no person can affect you, because you know the truth that everyone belongs to you, everyone is your own dream element. So realizing this itself is like a big protection. You don't need any kavacham, or you don't need any mantras, yantras, tantras to protect you. Just you have to know how to love your enemies, how to love your friends, how to follow dharma. So if you follow these things, right, there's no need of fear, there's no need of protection, nothing. You are always protected by the divine. That is, divine means your own self. You are Shiva and nobody can destroy you. You are permanent and immortal in nature. Realize this as soon as possible and get rid of all the fears that you have. So every fear is connected to the fear of death. So there are a lot of things connected to the fear of death, like lust, anger, greed, jealousy, pride, ego. All these runanubandhas, right, are connected to the fear of death. So the fear of death generates because of agyan. That is, agyan means faulty knowledge. Because of faulty knowledge, fear of death is generated. And because of the fear of death, all the other arishad vargas like anger, lust, greed, jealousy, everything is connected. So that is why if you get rid of the fear of death, everything will go away. So realize that even if you die in the physical realm, your astral and causal body is still alive. It is still trying to find its own headset. Basically, all this body, mind are headsets. That is, in the astral realm, our mind is the headset. And in the physical realm, our body is the headset. And in the causal realm, our desires are the headset. So when a Sadashiva enters Maya, first he wears the headset of desires, that is Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. Then he wears the headset of astral being, that is the emotion and intellect. Then he wears the headset of the physical being, that is the body, which receives 5 sensory frequency. So he attains 3 headsets total, that is the astral body, causal body and the physical body. And now that same Sadashiva, who is everywhere, who is everything, he starts getting fear because he might lose the headset. It's like the body mind is like clothes, and you should be ready to leave it whenever you want. You should not get attached to your clothes. You should not get attached to the headset. So now let's say you are wearing VR goggles and you are playing a game, and suddenly someone kills you inside the game. You should be ready to throw the VR goggles away anytime. So our body mind is like the VR goggles. Now we are inside the physical realm with the VR goggles of 5 senses, and once that body dies, right, we will be having the VR goggles of the mind, that is the emotion and intellect, that is the Sukshma Sharira. So Sukshma Sharira has the frequencies of emotion and intellect. So when we lose that time we have the headset of our causal body, that is pure desire forces, that is Tripura Sundari. So when we lose one by one all the headset, we realize our true self. So the only way to get rid of the fear of death is to completely detach from the headset. Just be attached with your true self, that is pure nothing. So whenever you close your eyes, shut off all the thoughts, like completely shut off all the thoughts. You can chant mantras also, like Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. So whichever mantra you want, you choose and go to the deepest silence. Om. Go to the deepest silence. Then get attached with that silence. Get attached with the void. Get attached with your true self. That time, all the fear will run away. Fear of death will go away. Along with the fear of death, all the other viruses like anger, lust, greed, jealousy, pride, ego, black magic, everything will go away. Because everything is connected to the fear of death. So please practice some mantra sadhana, right, like Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Krim Mahakalikaya Namah, whichever you want. Because every consciousness, right, it enters the Leela because of some lack of some element. For example, here in Sadashiva, when there is no time, Sadashiva enters the Leela because he just wants to explore his own memory. The Maya, right, the Maya of Tripura Sundari is his own memory. That is his brain basically. So he enters his own memory just to remember his time spent with his Shakti. Shakti meaning desire. So just to remember that he enters the Leela, and we have to find that. That is the Shiva inside us, right? Why he has entered this body mind. We have to find that, why we have entered. Some people enter the Leela to find love. Some people enter the Leela to eat food. Some people enter the Leela to become rich, powerful. Some people enter the Leela to create universes. And so various reasons are there to enter the Leela for Shiva. and we have to find why we have entered this Leela, and we have to satisfy that Leela. For example, people who enter the Leela to find love, for them Om Krim Mahakalikaya Namah, Om Klim Krishnaya Namah will work. And for the people who have entered the Leela to eat food, for them Gam Ganapate Namah will work. And for people who have entered the Leela to realize their true self, for them Om Namah Shivaya will work. So various mantras will work in different ways, finally to get rid of the fear of death, and to satisfy that lack of something. So that lack of something you have to satisfy and come outside the Leela. So this way we get rid of anger, jealousy, black magic, fear, by getting rid of the main problem, that is fear of death. I hope this video has brought some light to your consciousness. Thanks for watching. We'll meet in the next video. Jai Mahakal.